Hi everybody, it's Positive Bluebird. This message is actually for Pam and Rick of STS. Pam, I wanted you to know that I did see part of your live stream until you finished showing everybody the pictures of your brother's legs. And I want to say how very sorry I am that the two of you are enduring this type of health condition, but I commend you for taking care of your brother. But with that said, screaming and yelling at your fans or other people's fans that come in and tell you what for, or defend themselves or defend their friends, yelling at everybody that we don't have a right to our opinion or to tell you the truth about how your channel is going is not okay. Now I know you're probably going to sit on your porch and roll your eyes and be mad at me and throw me back in the bucket for the 6th time. But I mean this genuinely to all of my viewers, whether they're trolls or they're actual supporters. It's one thing to point out what your brother is going through, which is very, very tragic. And I'm very sorry that he is suffering like this. But what about the rest of us? What about the fact that I have had multiple kidney diseases since my son was born nearly 17 years ago? And I was on bed rest for preterm labor, almost preeclampsia, and severe high blood pressure. I almost lost my son, and he is considered my miracle child. I had to have visiting nurses every weekend, injecting fluid in my stomach to make sure that he was going to survive. And that was at my 5th month on bed rest, 100% bed rest. Get up, go to the bathroom, lay back down. I had a kitchen that was brought to my bedside table. I didn't know my son was going to make it. I had to see high-risk labor doctors. They induced him a month early. Years later, with my second husband, I didn't know that I couldn't have children. But instead, I made a mistake when in fact the doctors have told me I should not have children. And I had a miscarriage in 2011. I was devastated. It was like flushing a baby away in the toilet for 2 weeks straight. What about my multiple kidney diseases that I inherited from my father and his mother and his 2 great uncles? They all died, and I'm surviving in stage 3, sometimes stage 4 out of 5. What about the fact that in about 10 to 20 years, I most likely will be on kidney dialysis? I'm at the halfway point and I want to live my life. What about the fact that I'm losing my hearing due to Meniere's disease and other positive ANAs? Or the fact that the government will not pay for my hearing aids until I'm 100% deaf, which I'm at 65%. What about the osteoarthritis and early menopause before age 40, even though I'm almost 44? What about my double lumpectomy because they thought I had breast cancer? And then I had complications and hematuria. What about the 4 kidney biopsies I've had. 4 needles this long with an extraction tube on the end and complications afterwards. What about extremely dangerous high blood pressure I've had since my son was born? What about my vision problems? Fibromyalgia with soft tissue rheumatism, neuropathy of the feet and hands, dropping things constantly, and my memory problems. The list goes on, Pam. I understand you're frustrated, but you can't have a porch and talk bad and ill about all of us until you look in the mirror. This is not a hate video. It's a learning video. I have a lot to learn myself. To just let go of the hate and move on. Because I'm not about to lose my channel over people that just can't get it. And people today were comparing me to you. I roll my eyes to that and I think you're the opposite of me. But again, I don't hate any of you. Do I hate the actions that all of you have been spewing out of your mouths for quite some time? Yeah. Doesn't mean I hate you as a person. There's always hope for somebody to change. Now, I've been a single parent. I went homeless after my second husband left and abandoned my son and we spent Christmas of 2016 in a hotel for 3.5 months. We are grateful and fortunate enough to be living on housing where everybody has resolved the rumors and issues here, including the apartment manager who adores me, and the kids adore me, and the other parents adore me, despite 2 other people that have issues of their own and can't handle me. So please, everybody, let's learn life lessons. You can't talk about everybody else until you hold your own. Peace out and stay positive. Take care, Pam and Rick.